Hi, so it's amazing to finally talk with you again because I haven't made a video in far too long, and this video is going to be very interesting. It's going to be about the question, is it ethical to have pets as a vegan? And yeah, I will answer this question. So I have a dog. I have him for almost 11 years. No, 9 years. 9 years. Not 11, but 9. And I got my dog when I was 10 years old, and I was not vegan back then. Actually, I was not even vegetarian back then. So I didn't know anything about what is going on in the meat industry or what is going on in this world. So I was naive and young. I'm probably still naive in some points, but that's not the matter. So, however, I always wanted to have a dog, and my dad also wanted to have a dog. So my mom said, no, we're not going to have a dog because my mom knew that she had to, in the end, care a lot about the dog, and she was not willing. But my dad ignored her, and he drove to Ukraine and got a dog because in Germany, like, um, dogs are very expensive. So he drove to Ukraine and got a dog. And I was in the beginning incredible, happy and grateful because I was a child and I always wanted to have a dog. So yeah, but then with the time I've realized that dogs are a lot of work. So maybe if you consider buying a dog, keep in mind that it is a hell of a work, especially because I have a Berner Senna dog, so it's a really big dog, and you have to take so much, like it's like a small child that will always stay a small child, and it's a lot of work, a lot of guilt, and you're somehow, it sounds strange, but you're somehow a mother because you have to feed him twice a day, you have to take care of him, you have, like, he's afraid and he's really a little child kind of, and so it's a lot of work. And you know, I didn't expect it to be so much work, and it's like, it's not, you have like, I really want to make you conscious about buying a pet because it's not like something you buy and then you throw away the next day, because it's a living being, it's living creatures and you have to take care of them. And especially when you buy a dog, like, it's, the dog lives for, I mean, if there's no accident, he lives around 11, 12, 13, 15 years. So it's really a family member, and our dog is a family member. It's not like, he's just like this whatever, and we, like, he's a part of our family. And I think if my dog died, it would be kind of like losing my best friend or my family member, because I've just have gone through so much with my dog. It's really incredible. So yeah, I think that's just very important, that before you buy a pet, make sure that it's really a good decision. And I think that there's a problem actually, that we already have so many pets, like we have so many cats and dogs, and so many dogs are bought on Christmas, and then 1 year later, when, for example, I don't know, the person moves to another country, whatever, nobody knows what they should do with the dog, so they put it in a shelter or whatever, which is not the best thing. So I really think that pets are no objects, they're living creatures. So that's very, very important to understand. And yeah, and I think that we already have so many pets. So for me, I think now, if I could have changed it, maybe I would not have gotten a dog, but I would more think about, taking a dog, from, take care of my neighbor's dogs, or go with a walk with my neighbor's dogs, and do more like this. Because also, even though I go for a walk with my dog spends a lot of time actually alone, because I'm in university, or back then I was in school the whole day. So, and my parents, of course, they have to work as well. So, yeah, I would probably rather do that. Or if I really want a dog, I would get him from a shelter, because I'm really sure that my dad got our dog, from a breeder, and that's just not the best idea, because we already, like, there's so many dogs that have no family, so many dogs that get killed because nobody knows what to do with them. It's really, really not the best idea to buy completely new dog. Like really go, if you really want to have a dog, go to a shelter. And yeah, the next thing is that what should I as a vegan feed my dog? I mean, I agree that dogs maybe can be raised vegan because they're omnivores. But the thing is that or that first, I still live with my family. My family is not vegan. Actually, we're not, like, they're not vegetarian, so they eat a lot of meat, and they feed my dog meat. And because my dog is used to eating meat, he is not eating plants. And I tried so many things. Like, I gave him so many options. The only thing that my dog eats is bananas, and that's plant food, bananas. So it was really struggle. So maybe if you want to feed your dog vegan food, make sure that you start from the very beginning when he was very little, because otherwise you might not eat it later. So that's the thing. And also dogs food is so bad. Like, they basically what they can't sell in the meat industry, like bones and everything, like skin, whatever they put into dogs' foods. And it's also half of it is grains, which is often half of it is grains, which is not the best. So really, dogs' food is not the best food for dogs. And I don't want to feed my dog meat, because I'm indirectly causing animals to die. And I think, of course, we can say, animals just, it's what it's dog's food is what is not used in meat industry anymore, so it's not unethical. But I think that's just naive, because still I think animals are killed for dogs or for animals food. And of course, cats, that's another thing. I think cats are no omnivores. Cats thrive, are meat eaters. So I don't think that it's possible or that it's beneficial for cats if you raise them vegan. I would not do that, actually. So that's another problem. Like, on the one side, I don't want to cause harm and suffering, and on the other hand, I don't want, them to, I don't know, are mistreated or whatever. So that's definitely that. And also, I think that having a dog is, so maybe to sum it up, first, before you buy a dog, it's important to ask yourself, do I really have everything that would make the life of my dog good? And also plan ahead. Like, I want to go study abroad, so I'm next year, so I'm not going to be with my dog, and really plan those things. The second thing is, if you want to raise your dog vegan, start from the beginning. And the third thing is, if you want to buy a dog, maybe consider buying your dog from a shelter, or maybe just say, like, okay, I'm just taking care of my neighbor's dog, and ask if I can take them for a walk, because we already have like so many dogs. But nevertheless, I'm very grateful for my dog, because I'm working a lot from home, so I'm studying a lot from home, and it's nice to have my companionship. And also, like, as I said, he's a family member. So looking back, I don't know, like, I cannot change the past. I cannot say, it would have been better if I would not have bought a dog, because I don't know. I don't know the past, so I don't know what life would have been if I made a wrong or a different decision. So yeah, but I think it's definitely an interesting question to ask yourself, and I really hope that I could just broaden your horizon, or maybe give you a different perspective on this topic. If you like this video, you can give it a like, and if you want to learn more about me, you can follow me on Instagram. My name is Fruity Eva. I'm much more active on Instagram, and I love just sharing my thoughts and ideas and inspire you to be healthy and ethically and vegan. So if you want to learn more about veganism or raw veganism, definitely check me out, and I wish you a beautiful, wonderful day. Goodbye.